Hey guys, All in Crypto here and welcome back ladies and gentlemen for another YouTube video. I hope you've all had a fantastic week. The weekend is upon us, so hopefully you guys have got some nice things planned. Today ladies and gents, we're going to be jumping straight into Vechain and I'm going to be telling you why I believe a big move for Vechain is round the corner. We're also going to be discussing a number of things actually going on with Vechain. Vechain launches a blockchain platform to encourage carbon data reporting. The world is moving towards a greener future. We have seen things like global warming become more and more of a pressing issue. And Vechain is actually helping to solve that problem. This is an absolutely huge partnership deal that is going to bring a lot of adoption to Vechain. They've also recently gone live on Atomic Wallet. With Atomic Wallet, you can now purchase VET directly using Visa or MasterCard Fiat on-ramp, bringing VET much more accessible to everybody. Guys, I'm anticipating something big for Vechain. We're going to look at our Elliott Wave theory. Bitcoin seems to be doing quite well. I'm not quite convinced that things get absolutely skyrocketing now, guys. I think we're coming into September. We're going to look at the Bitcoin 4-year cycle theory and where we are, because this is something that I saw earlier. You know, you're here right now, guys, and we have this to come, and we spoke about this on a number of occasions, kind of stating that we think that 2021 ends in a similar way to 2017, 2013, and that's going to be brilliant for Vechain. Now, where should we start? Let's start with the 4-hourly for Vechain, and I'm seeing a bit of a W double bottom here, guys, that gets more continuation to the upside, much the same as you had a W bottom here that you saw continuation from. I think you're there today, ladies and gentlemen, and this lines up with our kind of longer macro structure. You guys know that we follow something called Elliott Wave theory, and ultimately think in regards to Vechain and many other cryptos out there, you're potentially on your 5th and final wave of this Elliott Wave, and you've probably just finished the 1 wave into the 2, if not finished the 2, setting up for the 3rd wave, which is typically the biggest wave out of them all, and that is coming for Vechain, guys. You are about to get this bullish cross where the 50 will go above the 20, and we'll see, you know, the 3rd wave kick off essentially. And I think you could be right around that corner. If you look at typically the 1st wave within your Elliott waves, you come up, you come down, you come up, you come down, and note that it's never past your previous local highs, by the way, guys. And then that's a trait that Vechain is, we've often spoke to you about it being a laggard. That's a trait that Vechain has really held to date. But we're anticipating big things. I've actually been loading up on Vechain around about here, guys. And if it dips lower, which is absolutely a possibility, we don't know with 100% certainty. That's just the guess that we are going with based on what we're looking at. That you are about to start impulsing from here. You know, this looks like a really nice bottom. You can see it was support at one point. There's actually support on a number of occasions. There's lots of action here for Vechain. Even if you go back to right here, guys. And ultimately, you know, we think this is a nice bottom and you're going to continue up from here. You know, it's about to start turning and playing catch up with a lot of the rest of the market. So things look great. You know, we're very, very happy with what we're seeing. And ultimately, I'm anticipating big things for Vechain. Bitcoin actually looks good. We need to get above here and stay above this EMA, guys, for it to kind of do something like this. And then we get another wave upwards. If we don't, there is the possibility of more downside. You need to start taking out highs. You need to start taking out these highs as well. And staying above them, you know, something like this, in order for more continuation. And I'm not convinced things are going to go parabolic. We could climb our way out of here. That's absolutely a possibility. But in regards to Vechain, things look absolutely fantastic, guys. Bitcoin does too. And that's essentially where we think you are in the cycle. Somebody needs to WD-40 their brakes by the sounds of it out there. We think you've still got this kind of end of year, you know, in regards to the cycle, guys. You're just here. You got this to come. And we're more comparable to 2013 in the sense that we didn't take out our kind of local highs. That's where we think you are. Now, let's talk about this partnership because this is huge. First of all, the Atomic Wallet news is great. It adds a whole extra kind of layer of liquidity to Vechain. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know who on earth that is out there. It adds an extra kind of level of liquidity to Vechain and actually is going to allow more adoption as it's more easily accessible. So this is the huge partnership. Like I say, the world is moving towards a greener future and Vechain is helping it get there. Vechain launches blockchain platform to encourage carbon data reporting. Vechain has announced a new blockchain initiative designed to help businesses openly track and report their carbon emissions data. This is something that all businesses are going to have to do into the future, guys, because we are seeing a big clampdown on carbon emissions. And like I say, Vechain is fitting very nicely into that role. It's every single day Vechain have a new partnership, guys. It's absolutely crazy. They're just such an active blockchain. They're big in China, etc., etc. I think this is a very, very undervalued blockchain that's going to see a lot of appreciation into the future. So supply chain management platform Vechain has announced a new service for combining businesses to overhaul their carbon footprint data management practices. The new service, details in the Medium post on Thursday, combines decentralized ledger technology with a software as a service, a SaaS business model. The digital carbon footprint SaaS service allows enterprise users to log key data and integrate it with world-leading third-party assurance providers within Vechain's partnership network. This is what I mean. They have so many partnerships. People want to work with Vechain for that reason. This data can then be later transferred into new kinds of value and improved sustainability performance across the entire of the origination. In the announcement, Vechain cited obstacles with trust and transparency in traditional supply chain when collating companies' carbon emission data. So there's a lot of kind of tomfoolery going on because people can get bribed, etc., etc. You can't do that with a ledger. This is why blockchain technology is going to really affect the world in the way that it is, because there's nothing comparable to it. It's superior on a plethora of platforms or a plethora of arenas. A public blockchain solves this problem, providing transparent, accessibility for all layers of the supply chain network. Vechain's blockchain-based digital carbon footprint SaaS service provides a comprehensive and scalable platform for any enterprise to be able to better calculate, track, and report their carbon reduction initiatives across the entire value. This is huge for businesses as well, so people are going to want to partner with Vechain, and this is really where one reason we initially got into Vechain at the start for the sake of kind of diversification of our portfolio. We got into XRP and Stellar Lumens because we wanted kind of remittance coins and money transacting kind of coins, and then we got into things like ETHEREUM, CARDANO, Algorand for kind of smart contracts, and Vechain was really because it was doing something different, and it's absolutely excelled in that and is going to benefit as a result of being different. And it's still, to me, it's still very undervalued, guys. You've still got a long way till your prior all-time highs, and I think that's a trade that could absolutely be in play. I'm certainly taking that trade myself, and I don't trade, I'm a hodler, but I think this could be a nice short-term gain. I think you could be within your all-time highs within a couple of months or so. It doesn't even have to be that long, guys, and we ultimately think, this is coming. That's where we think we are. Can you see? You don't really hang around in these dips for long. You kind of get rocking. You form a kind of cup and handle, which you've kind of done before breaking. And that's another thing you've got in play. You've got a cup and handle here, guys. This is what we're expecting. Things look extremely good. I'm super, super bullish on Vechain, and I'm also very, very bullish on the overall crypto market, as you guys can see here. So that's really the bulk of what I have for you. It's huge news about Atomic Wallet. Huge news about this. And that's really where we are today, guys. So I'm going to love and leave you on that note. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've all had a fantastic week. And like I say, I've got some great things planned for the weekend. If you've enjoyed the content, a like is always appreciated. So is a comment. And I look forward to seeing you Vechain hodlers in the next YouTube video. Thanks a lot for watching, guys.